Welcome back to another episode of Crime Cocktails and BS. We're your lovely hosts, the hostess with the mostest, who decided to wear matching hats without knowing it today. Yeah.
We're so cute.
So excited. Even more exciting is that we're off work today.
Yay! We're free. It's so
We
nice.
got an extra day off. We're so pumped. Well deserved. Also, we're having like Sunday scaries, just
I know it's weird.
an extra day.
But very weird.
It's fine. It's well deserved. This is okay. It's been granted to everyone. We're gonna be fine.
We're gonna be fine.
We just keep telling ourselves that. I'm not gonna look at my email. I deleted all my work apps off my phone.
Good.
I know. I'm proud of myself.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
I know.
That helps so much.
You know me. I'm like, I
put mine back on my phone, which is a problem.
I deleted them yesterday after my work day was over, because I'm like, I just need to actually relax this little break.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Don't work, please.
Yes. But hi to all of our work buddies, because news got out about our podcast at work.
Hi
everyone.
Hello.
Thanks for listening. What's great though is that everyone's very supportive of it, so thank you.
That's awesome.
It's great to know.
I love that people like to listen to our bullshit.
Yeah,
but it's great.
It's great. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate it. And it's funny too, some of our coworkers have been slacking, or at least me have been slacking me, being like, hey, have you read about this? This might be a great podcast topic. And I was like, thanks. Want to do a funny icebreaker? We decided we were going to do a random icebreaker today. So let's see. What song would you be forced to listen to on repeat in hell?
Ooh. Oh my God. I don't know. So like the setting has an effect on what I would choose.
It would be like, I know for my cousin Danielle, like this is an example because I also have to think about this. For my cousin Danielle, my cousin Derek, they're twins. Fun fact, born on Christmas Day.
Wow.
Yep. When they were younger, my cousin Derek tortured her by playing American Pie on repeat.
Oh God.
And she ended up hating it because he would play it on repeat and like tortured her with it. So that would be like her song in hell. You know what I think mine would be? Sugar Sugar.
Oh yeah.
I hate that song.
Yeah.
Hate that song. Or Lonely by Akon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I hate both of those songs. Ugh.
I can't think of one.
Like both of those are so cringy to me.
Shit.
Do you want me to do a different question for you?
Probably anything, because I just don't listen to songs I hate, so I can't even think of.
I think it's honestly, I think those would be mine because my sister would want to listen. Oh, interesting.
I'm not a Bieber fan.
I learned something about him today, actually. Colin brought this to my attention. I bought these slippers off Amazon, you know, like the smiley face ones.
Yeah.
I thought they were so cute, right? They're like $10 on Amazon. I was like, great, I'm going to buy them. Adorable. Apparently the real ones, I didn't realize that it's an actual brand. It's called Drew. Guess who the owner is of the brand?
Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Made me really, he told me, I found out this fact. First time Colin called me out on it, he was like, oh, Justin Bieber wears those. And I was like, fuck. But also I'm like only wearing them in my house. So I'm like, that's fine, whatever. But today I found out more. Cute. They are cute. But just today I found out more of the story, which is, no, not only does Justin Bieber wear them, he owns them. So.
That doesn't surprise me with how he dresses.
No, I know. But yeah. Interesting. I thought maybe like your sister would play it. Like I say Sugar Sugar and Lonely because my sister would play those. I remember I would say how much I hated those songs and my sister would be like, play it, Dad, or like play it, Mom, like leave it on the radio. Because my sister was also a brat and she would have to sit in the front seat. Like, and my sister, by the way, is 4'11", stopped growing. She's like, I have to be in the front. I called it. Shotgun. Like,
my sister and I have like the same music taste. So
well, yeah,
and we always have. So she never really
nice.
did that. And my dad and my parents had really good music taste. I don't know, man.
So didn't I feel like, yeah, if your parents have really good music taste and you grow up having really good music taste, like my parents did too.
Yeah.
Thank God for that.
I know, right?
Yeah. But my sister, I have to say, my sister went through a phase where she was obsessed with Eminem.
I did too.
Like when my parents were getting divorced, my sister was obsessed with him. Would take, in the CD cases, you could take out the front panel. And if you opened it up, sometimes there would be like a poster, like song lyrics and stuff. That album, it was like
the Eminem show.
Yes, it was a poster of Eminem on the inside. Yeah, she put it on her door at my dad's house and put it outside her bedroom door to be like, yeah, I love Eminem.
Oh my gosh.
This is how you know it's my room.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're 10. Yeah. She was 10.
Those songs are like dark.
Yeah.
I loved them too, actually.
They were so good.
He's actually talented.
So talented. Yeah. Love Eminem. Yeah. Actually, I just read a story that I guess it was his daughter's graduation or something. I think it was Haley's like college graduation or so. She got an award for something and he sat in a different room so like he wouldn't take all the attention away from her.
That's sweet.
I'm like, what a good dad.
That would suck for him, but that's sweet.
I mean, I think that's adorable that he was like, I know people like are big fans of me and I don't want to take that attention away from my kid who's supposed to be getting the attention right now.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cocktail time?
Wait, there's one more song.
Oh.
Yellow by Coldplay.
Oh.
So I love that song, but it was like tied with like one of my first love breakups.
Oh, yeah.
So anytime I listen to it now, it like has a visceral emotional reaction that's just automatic. And so I can't listen to it.
I have one like that. Yeah. Lovin' is Easy by Rex Orange County.
Rex Orange County.
I love Rex Orange County, but for a while I would cry every time that song came on or anything by John Mayer. I would actually end up crying.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I have to say it took, I think up until about a year ago, I couldn't listen to John Mayer.
Yeah, man. It's weird how music really is tied to your emotional.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, situations. It's funny.
For sure.
Especially when you're a teenager and it's so intense.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God. Actually, I wrote a paper on a John Mayer song in high school.
Really?
Yeah, I got an A.
He's a really great musician too.
It was the one he wrote about Jessica Simpson.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we got to move on. I can't. We're gonna end up going down.
He and Conan O'Brien are besties, and it makes me so happy.
Him and Andy Cohen are besties.
Yes.
Or they're lovers. I'm not sure.
Could be lovers, and that would be hot.
As John Mayer says, friends, lovers, or nothing.
Yeah. Well.
Heyo, that's a song. I used to have to know his entire discography, but that's awesome.
Anyway. Oh, should I introduce this cocktail? Welcome to Kaisa's Cocktail Corner. Cocktail time. Let me find the recipe. It's very pretty.
And you made it.
And I made it today, but it was actually Dane's recipe. So
it's stunning.
It's so
cute. Beautiful. I love the color.
Simple, but like the color is really pretty.
Simple yet effective.
Yes. This is the Velvet Bathrobe Martini. We're talking about Southern Charm today. So it's inspired by their smoking jackets that look like bathrobes. It is specifically Empress 1908 Indigo Gin, dry vermouth, and a lemon twist.
I think Patricia would approve.
I think so too. I think so too.
It's beautiful.
It
And I
is
love
pretty.
the lemon slice.
I know. It's just,
Beautiful.
it's iconic. Okay.
Yeah, so
Shall
we're
we move
talking
on?
about Southern Charm today, but before we dive into that, we wanted to discuss the updates on the Maya Kowalski story, which is nutso
Absolutely
in
nuts.
itself. Oh, I don't
Yes,
even know.
indeed. So, background.
Yes, dive in.
Yeah, it's a long story, but let's see, Maya Kowalski lived in Chicago with her family. On In 2016, her parents, Jack and Bayetta, took her to the hospital for severe stomach pain. Um, and that's where it all began, this whole shit show. Um, so her stomach hurt so much that she needed to go to the hospital. Her mom started pushing the doctors to give her ketamine treatment because she had been using that in Mexico as treatment for, what is her disease called? CRPS.
Yes, which stands for, I have it.
Oh, I had it somewhere too.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so, oh my God, where is it?
It's
Complex
based,
regional pain syndrome.
yeah.
Yeah, the family had seen several doctors, and and like you said, her mother had learned of the disease, and they turned to Dr. Anthony Kirkpatrick, who specializes in it, and began treating Maya with infusions of ketamine. And
Yes.
then she was put on a 5-day ketamine coma, which is where the nervous system is flooded with a high dose of the drug, causing it to reset.
Yes, and it was working for her. So when they took her to the ER this one time, the doctors were like, "We don't do ketamine treatment. That's crazy. Like, that's not protocol. That's a very intense medication that could kill her." Da da
Mm-hmm.
da da. And her mom, who was a nurse, has a medical background, was like demanding it because she knows her daughter and she knows that was the only thing that helped. Like, nothing else was helping. So the hospital, when she started pushing for this intense drug, kind of flagged that as questionable and a sign of Munchausen by proxy,
Mm-hmm.
or Munchausen syndrome. Um,
No, you were right with Munchausen by proxy.
yes, Munchausen by proxy. And so basically, and this is where I'm like, I kind of see their side.
Mm-hmm.
The signs of Munchausen by proxy, it's usually with children and mothers. Usually the mother or parent has a medical background. They're usually demanding really weird treatments or intense drugs. Um, they doctor shop or see many, many doctors, which she had a history of seeing like several doctors.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, they couldn't. She has a weird disease, so they had to like go around and find someone who would diagnose her, you know.
Yeah,
So it makes
absolutely.
sense.
I
And
mean, yeah.
then yeah, she was just aggressive in demanding the treatment. So
Yeah, I mean, I think it shows how the hospital and how what's her name? Deborah Hanson, who was the social worker on the case, was like trying to make sure they were doing their due diligence in it. Because I mean, we've seen cases like Gypsy Rose Blanchard where that really was Munchausen by proxy, where her mother was creating all these problems for
right.
her in order for her daughter to have treatment and put her in a place where she needed what was her name, Dottie, or her Gypsy's mom's name, it started
Something
with a
like that.
D. Yeah, like where she would need her.
Yeah.
So I agree with you where I understand where they're coming from in this.
I do
Especially,
too,
yeah.
but they didn't like do enough
Oh,
background
absolutely.
check or
Yeah,
communicate with other doctors to find out
totally.
if there was an issue. They just like jumped to that conclusion,
Yeah.
which was
Which, yeah, I can totally see that too. And like, it makes sense to how they got to that place where like they did this 5-day thing this ketamine coma. And then that was back in 2015. And then later on in 2016, Maya's dad rushes her back to the hospital because she's complaining about abdominal pain. They ask again if she can get administered a higher dose of ketamine because of the symptoms. This now makes Maya stay in the hospital until January 13th, 2017, which this time frame is the Netflix documentary.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, it's incredible. 10 out of 10 recommend. But yes, this is where the Netflix documentary comes in, is this time frame, this hospital stay. And this is when the alarm, like you were saying, Kaisa, this is when the alarms were raised. This is when Deborah Hanson steps in, who they said agreed that it was strange for Beata to demand pain medication before allowing routine testing. Hanson filed for a formal notice of potential neglect with the state. Authorities reportedly discarded the report for a lack of evidence, but then the hospital remained on alert about Maya's case. So even though the hospital was really pushing for this Munchausen by proxy diagnosis, the actual state and the police were like, there's not enough here.
Protective. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. But then it got raised to another doctor, didn't it? And then
yep, Dr. Sally Smith. So on October 13th, yep, Dr. Sally Smith, who has more than 30 years of experience in child abuse pediatrics, filed a report chronicling Maya's extensive medical history, formally diagnosing her mother with Munchausen syndrome by proxy. So then Maya was actually placed in state custody with an order directing that she be kept in the hospital, and her parents were forbidden to see her. I can't imagine. She was now, so she first, this all started when she was 9. So now she must be 10 or 11. And now you're going through all these things, and now you're being told your parents aren't allowed to be with you.
It's absolutely nuts. Okay,
it's insane.
Beatrice was part of the child protection team for the county. So she had that authority, which is crazy. I didn't even know that existed. Like, I didn't know they could just take a kid like that at a hospital. And like,
actually, I have been learning that because I've been watching Chicago Med.
Oh.
Great TV show, by the way.
Okay.
Obsessed.
Check it out.
Dr. Halstead's a hottie. Sorry.
I need to watch it then.
It's very good.
That part was nuts. And then let's see. So the doctors were trying to videotape her, like, so this room that they kept her in, cameras, recording devices, they could hear everything. When her parents called her, they could call her, but it was all recorded. So like everything was kind of just this weird communication thing. Mom was afraid to say anything.
Yeah, all because the doctor wasn't convinced that she had CRPS.
Yeah, but then there's this insurance thing where they were treating her for it. And so billing like $600,000 worth of treatments as CRPS, but then they're trying to prove that she doesn't have it. So it was really contradictory. It seems like the hospital was trying to make money off of her a little bit.
Yeah, and through all that, so that was from October to December, they were doing all that. And then in December, they reported that Maya was accused of making up this entire illness.
Fictitious disorder.
Yeah. So now blaming the child.
Yeah, it's so
a 10-year-old to making up such a complex disease.
Yeah.
By the way, which apparently started when she was 9. How can a 9-year-old make up such a complicated disease?
They were questioning it because it's usually tied to like a limb injury or something. And there wasn't that in her history. So they're like, this is very weird. It's already rare. And it's not like the normal situation. But anyway, it's so fucked up. This poor child.
It is. And then
her limbs stopped working like throughout this time. She like had to be bound to a wheelchair. Like her arms and legs were like bowing. It's so fucked up.
So terrible. Sorry. And then to make matters worse, in January of 2017, the whole family attended court to hear about the custody status. where unfortunately the request to be reunited was denied, and then the following day the mother Beata died by suicide, where she wrote, "I'm sorry, but I no longer can take the pain of being away from Maya and being treated like a criminal. I cannot watch my daughter suffer in pain and keep getting worse."
Like, I can't imagine what she was going through. Like, to have your kid totally taken away. First of all, they had trouble having her. Like, they struggled so hard to have a baby.
Yeah.
And then
And
they finally had her, and she had medical issues. And now all of a sudden her kid is taken away from her. This kid she tried so hard to have, and you're being told that you're mentally ill and abusive and being under investigation.
yeah,
And then seeing your kid all like fucked up and sick and in a wheelchair in the courtroom, like all of that would be so much. I can't even imagine. I feel so
yeah,
bad.
I can't imagine any of that. And
Ugh.
now the mother's gone. Now the dad's trying to fight
Mhm.
to get Maya back. So now Jack's alone in this fight to get his family back together. And finally, in the next court hearing, the judge ruled that Jack could take Maya to be assessed by a doctor who specialized in CRPS.
Mhm.
And then Maya's symptoms and response to treatments were consistent with CRPS, and that the diagnosis of Munchausen by proxy and factitious disorder were incorrect.
Mhm.
And then the judge gave Maya back to Jack.
Yeah. And then, so random fact that I found horrifying is that after the mom died by suicide, Maya was only given 1 hour with her father after
What?
she found out. Yeah,
1 hour?
1 hour. And then they were like, she was taken away again.
That's awful.
Isn't that so horrible?
You find out your mom died, and not just died, but
This poor
killed
child.
herself, and you only get 1 hour with your only parent that you have left, and
It's
only
so
like
sick.
family member you have left.
Also, like before that hearing, she had spent Christmas, New Year's, and her 11th birthday in the hospital alone.
Like, that's heart-wrenching.
I know, this poor kid and her poor parents, like, it's so sad.
So sad.
Um, do do do. After Maya was returned to Jack's custody, 6 years after, a jury ordered Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital to pay $211 million in compensationary, I don't know what that's. Damn it.
Compensatory damages.
That's it. Uh, 50 million in punitive damages to the family as well. Which is like, it's money, but can't really reverse all the trauma from or someone dying from all that
No,
happening.
not at all. But I mean, I'm just I'm just happy that one, the trial actually happened,
Mhm.
because that's 6 years after all of this happened.
Mm.
And two, that a jury understood the severity of the situation.
Yeah. Yeah. They were found liable for
Yeah.
false imprisonment, battery, medical neglect, fraudulent billing, survivor claim for intentional infliction of emotional distress, wrongful death due to emotional distress. And there are a few more, but yeah.
Yeah. And I think it helped that Maya also testified.
Mhm.
So now she's 17 in testifying in this. And she actually, there was a quote I found of her actually after, or, talking about being only given an hour with her father after learning about her
Mhm.
mother, which I guess I did
Sick.
know that fact, but
It's so sick.
it's disgusting. She was quoted as saying, this is from her testimony, "If I'm being completely honest, it was actually so unbelievably cruel, the amount of time they allocated for me to spend with my family after hearing such awful news." Like,
It's abusive.
she understood how terrible it was. Like, she
Mhm.
was fully comprehending how awful her situation was at 11.
Yeah, that's so
Like,
I mean,
those
she's
are
traumatized for
such,
life. Yeah.
yeah, those are such vital, important years in a child's life that to think, like you just said, how traumatic, how triggering all of that must have been for her. And to be able to come out the other side, finally getting the treatment she needed, being reunited with her dad, now being able to stand trial and come out the other side of this, and only being 17.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah. I'm glad she got to fight for everything at the end.
Same.
She's now living with her brother Kyle and her dad in Venice, Florida. The court forbid her from seeking ketamine treatments after that trial. So she can't have the treatment that worked for her, which is so stupid.
That's stupid.
But she did regain use of her legs. She's been doing like water swimming therapy and like a bunch of other treatments. But man, your life is already hard having this illness, and then all this other crap happens.
Yeah.
Like, just can't. I'm glad she's okay now. As okay as you can be.
Yeah, right.
And rich now. At least there's that.
Actually, I have a question about that. I don't know if you have the answer or if one of our listeners has the answer. But when you win money from a case, how much of that goes to taxes? Does any of it go to taxes?
I don't know. I'm sure a ton of it went to legal fees and stuff.
I wonder
unless that
how
was covered by them. But
I'm wondering how much
lawyers write into us.
Yeah, I wonder how much is like, obviously legal fees comes into it, but then how much that's left is taxed, or is it all taxed?
I'm looking it up.
Thank you.
It depends on the state. In most cases, personal injury settlements are not taxable in California, but it depends on the case and the state.
Interesting. Thank you for doing that for me.
It sounds like most of them are excluded from taxable.
I would honestly hope they don't get taxed. They
that'd
already
be
have been
dumb.
through
It's
enough.
not like yeah.
I wonder if like the Judge Judy cases get taxed though.
$100 for your dog biting my dog.
I want $5,000 because you spelled my name wrong on my birthday cake. And the damage that caused me. Sorry, that was like on RuPaul on on Jersey Justice.
Oh yeah.
That episode.
Also, Judge Judy is really entertaining.
I love Judge Judy.
I have a really funny story about Judge Judy. We lived near this guy who was just hilarious, he had maybe one brain cell. And just like hilarious, but so sweet and dumb. I have a Ruth Bader Ginsburg sticker on my car.
Of course you do.
And because my car is just like a junker and I just have stickers all over it. But anyway,
I love your car, by the way.
It's a little go-kart.
I've been in your car. It's great.
Go-kart. Oh, you've been in Dane's car.
Oh, that was Dane's car?
Yeah, his car is great. It's actually roomy. I have a Yaris, which is like the size of a go-kart, literally. But it's so fun to drive.
It's all right. I drive a Mini. It's like a
it's
tiny.
Like that size, sort of. Smaller probably. But anyway, he came up to my car and he was like, I love Judge Judy.
Oh my god, he thought Ginsburg was Judge Judy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it. That's so funny.
I just like kept a straight face and I was like, me too, she's great. I don't know. That's just called the football player Sherwin Williams. So there was just a whole bunch of funny quotable things that happened with him.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that so much.
He was an entertaining neighbor. Anyway, should we move on to Southern Charm?
I guess so. There's so much. And
there's so much. I love it.
I don't even know. I love it too.
I love Patricia.
She is just life itself.
She truly is.
I want to be her when I grow up so bad.
I know. Just sitting around with dogs and dog moo-moos and sipping cocktails and just like
I feel like
judging people.
I feel like I got the Patricia starter pack at least,
Yeah.
or I'm on my way.
You have the fleet dog.
I have a Pomeranian.
Yes.
Colin is practically like my version of Michael. Or yeah.
Not Whitney, hopefully.
No. Speaking of Pomeranians, I think mine's back from his grooming.
Boo-boo. Is he so clean and floofy and adorable? Oh my gosh. Bori. Wait, you gotta come out of the blur. Come out of the blur.
Sorry, listener. Oh, he looks so oh my god, the breathing.
Oh, he's so cute. He looks a little stressed, but
oh, he smells so good too.
He's so clean.
Boy's got a haircut.
It's crazy how fluffy his fur gets when he gets bathed. It's like 2 times bigger.
Like a little fluffernutter. Oh, he looks so perfect.
He's so cute.
So happy. Yeah.
He's so cute.
Treat. Go get a treat.
Sweet baby.
Sorry. So that's a part of my Patricia starter pack.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, how do we even hear how Colin and I talk to Bori.
You should hear Dane. He gets like full baby voice with the dogs.
Everything. Such a good boy. He's such a good boy. There's Colin making his appearance.
Where do we even start with Southern Charm? Like,
I guess Bragate.
That was like a pointless
That was so dumb.
That was so like drawn out.
Let's face it. Women,
we take off our bras.
Bras suck. They hurt. They're annoying.
They're so annoying.
They never fit right.
Even when you always wear sports bras.
Even when you go get sized.
Yeah.
They don't fit right.
Definitely not.
No matter
what. Boobs are all different size, shapes, everything. There's no one way to fit in a bra.
So men, listen up. If we get a moment to let loose and take that stupid over-the-shoulder boulder holder thing off, it's coming off. And it's not a sign that we want our boobs rubbed or anything. It's not a sign that we're like excited or anything. It's a sign that we're tired and we're just done.
We just want to lay down and
just let them flop.
Fly.
Let them go. We're done. It's over. That literally means night done. Over. Completely.
The day is over.
Set. Day is over. Literally, it's sweatpants, bra off, and I'm happy as a hippo. That's it. So, gentlemen, stop trying to make Bragate happen. It's
just
not
because
a thing.
There's a bra thrown over a lamp or whatever,
or an ottoman, doesn't mean a girl is all just horned up for you.
There. Yeah,
seriously. And Olivia, yes, you should have been a little smarter and remembered to grab it on your way out. But it happens.
That was so funny, though. The men were like gossiping in other rooms and like.
I love watching men gossip like little girls in high school. It makes me laugh. I love it.
It's so funny.
I love watching grown men in their 30s and 40s gossip like high school girls. It is one of my favorite things. I would honestly.
And Southern Charm is the perfect place to watch that because that's all they do.
It might be the best TV show on right now. Honestly, I would seriously just watch a show of those guys gossiping all the time.
Yeah, just walking around all day because they're totally just drinking and gossiping.
Screw Ultimate Girls Trip. Give me Ultimate Guys of Southern Charm.
My gosh, can you imagine? That show would be amazing.
I would love it. It would be that weekend, but for 8 episodes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I would love that.
This past episode was it got nuts.
Ridiculous. Yes.
Yeah. Shep got crazy. I don't even know.
I know. When Shep gets crazy, I'm kind of like taken aback.
Because he's such a chill guy, but then you see an anger, like a darkness come over him and he snaps and he tries to be so mean. and like
that's when you know something bothers him though, is when he starts going for he's like Madison. When something really bothers them, they go for it.
Yeah. And otherwise they're pretty chill. Like,
yeah. Actually, you know what? I want to see what signs they are. I'm gonna be that girl today.
No, look it up, please. Yeah.
Oh my God, Madison's 33.
Oh,
She's our age.
our age. What?
Sorry,
Yes, I don't know.
My
I
brain
thought
broke.
she was
Why did I
older
think
or
she was
younger.
older?
Yeah, I thought she was older.
She's a Libra.
Huh.
Why did I think she was older? That makes sense.
Is
That
Shep
she's a
a
Libra.
Cancer?
I think he might be.
I feel like he's a Cancer.
Shep Rose, TV, a personality. It's not giving he's born in 1980, but it won't give when. Let's see.
I feel like he's a water sign.
Madison's a Libra, which honestly makes sense.
That does make sense.
My moon is in Libra, so I get it. Shep Rose. It just says 1980. Oh, September 20. Also a Libra.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I guess.
Okay, so both of them, which is why they act very similarly. Now it makes sense. I'm glad I made that connection.
Yeah.
Astrological shit here, people. Don't knock it till you try it. We love a birth chart.
We love
Crime Cocktails and BS.
I'm just full Cancer, just emotional baby.
You're not full Cancer though.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not. You're not.
Tell me my signs.
Well, I need to actually do your full chart.
I know. I had my friend Britt do it. And I can't remember what
Do you remember what your big three are?
I feel like it was like Cancer, and something. That's why I'm like, I'm all Cancer.
We'll do it again, and if I'm wrong, I will fully admit it.
Well, let's do it for sure.
Okay, fine.
We should have an episode where we read signs of all of the housewives and
famous serial killers.
Yeah. Oh,
a lot of them are Sagittarius, like me. Anyway, yes. How are you feeling about Olivia and Taylor's relationship?
It's so weird. Like
they're clearly uncomfortable with each other.
Okay, Olivia is doing what I would do, I think. She's like, yeah, like we can be like chill, but I don't trust you anymore, basically.
Agreed.
Taylor is kind of a mess. Like, what is happening?
She needs to reel it in.
She needs to go to therapy.
And not like just go escape to her family, like actually get help.
Mm-hmm. 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 What did you think about her sleeping in bed with?
She backslid. It's a backslide. We all do it.
We've all done it. Yeah. Yeah.
It's happened to all of us. No one can honestly say like, oh, I've never done that. We've all done it.
Totally.
A backslide happens.
I know exactly what mind space she's in. Just like that chaotic breakup mind space. But
yeah. And also this is what happens when you still hang out or near your ex.
It's like a high school group.
Yeah, exactly. It's a high school group.
Yeah.
It's a high school or college
group. They all date each other.
Exactly. You're still around each other.
Incestual almost.
Exactly. If your breakup is that fresh and you're still hanging out or you're still around each other, a backslide is inevitable. It's gonna happen.
It takes so long to end the actual relationship.
It's just prolonging the inevitable, which is one of you is going to end up falling for someone else and you're going to move on to another relationship, which we all know now. Spoiler alert, Taylor is dating someone else.
Yes.
She's with some guy from Southern Hospitality's roommate. Like,
yeah,
good for her. But like seeing this, it's like, it's just prolonging what's going to happen, which is one of them, I guess Taylor, moves on and is in a new relationship. Like, but until then, until one of you is actually, you guys are going to stop playing chicken and it's going to be like, yes, we're broken up, but like, who's going to actually be the one to move on first? And we're going to play this.
Doesn't move on. He just hooks up with everyone. And
yeah, he just does what Shep does. Which is not honestly a great thing either. Like,
yeah.
I feel like he knows he has Taylor on the hook.
I know.
So he goes and hooks up with other people, but he can still have like that emotional connection with Taylor.
That's not cool.
Which is not okay.
He needs to let her go.
Yeah.
I want to go to all the restaurants in Charleston, by the way.
Me too.
Every scene, I'm like, that looks so fun. I want to be there.
We have a coworker who does live in Charleston and has been to many of them.
A lot of my clients are down there. Let's go. Let's go.
I think we should go. I think one of our coworkers, the same coworker, has said she has seen Travis Ravenel at some places.
Ooh.
She has seen
a shit show.
Craig. Yes, she said he was a shit show. She said he's been banned from a lot of places.
Not surprising.
Makes a lot of sense. She said she's seen Craig somewhere. Yeah, she said like a lot of the restaurants down there are really good. She said one of Leva's places is actually like empty all the time.
Oh.
So it's not as happening as they try to make it seem like.
We should go there.
I agree.
What was I gonna say?
Girls trip.
Okay.
I love Venita, just saying.
Venita is great. I love her.
Just wanted to say that. I love Venita and I love Madison.
I love Madison so much. Okay. A few quick comments I wrote down.
Okay. I love
that are all over the place. Austin makes me mad.
Yep.
Also, his chewing is repulsive to me.
What
I know we talked about this before, but
he chews like a cow. Yes, he does look like a puppet.
Or like a cow. Yeah. It's like a goldfish or something.
Yeah. Agreed.
I truly like freak out every time I see it. I'm like,
he looks like
can't look at this. It's so gross.
He looks like a muppet.
He does look like a muppet, right? And it's so big and just like I feel like, yeah. Not to be immature, but he truly does.
That's our petty moment of the day.
And then another note. Wow, I just hit my hat. Patricia, first of all, looks fabulous. Did she get a facelift? Doesn't matter. She looks great. Whitney, I love her comment where she was like, she made him make the drinks because it was what's his name's day off, and she was like,
oh yeah,
too much vermouth.
Oh my god,
I died.
I love their relationship this season and watching their dynamic. It's really fun.
I do think Whitney could be a serial killer, but
didn't she say that at one point too?
I don't know, maybe, but I could see that. He has some creep vibes. When she hurt her back and she was in bed and he brought her coffee, she made him get a matching cup for the decor. And I was obsessed with that.
I want to be her.
Me too. She's amazing. She's a queen. I don't know. Did you have any thoughts? Those are my random ass thoughts.
I adore JT and Rod.
Oh yeah, me too.
I love the new guys. I really do. I think they've been making the show really fun.
Me too. But I do like how they're like peace out when every time there's drama, they're like, bye.
Yeah. I kind of love that. But JT is a bit of a shit stirrer. And I kind of love that he like stirs it up and then is like, okay, I'm out. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I also do like how he's very like chivalrous to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also at his own fault because like he clearly has feelings for Taylor.
Oh my god, that whole date at the like park, that was so cute.
It was so cute.
And cringy,
I kind of feel bad knowing
like, I love you.
I feel bad knowing like they don't work out. And then I also feel bad that like Olivia and Rod don't work out because we all know Olivia has a new boyfriend and they went on a trip together. And so like that makes me sad because I thought they were super cute. But
they're fun little characters.
Yeah, I like them a lot. I hope they stay on for next season. I would really love to see more of Venita. I want to see Venita cuss the shit out of Taylor.
Same.
I need it.
I need it too. Wait, can we just talk about that smoking jacket dinner, whatever?
Yes, of course. Hello. The cocktail's named after it. Oh my god. The cake.
I was like trying to reach into my TV screen to
I wanted it so bad.
First of all, the slice sizes, they were like literally bigger than my head.
It was
and they ate them.
It was like Matilda cake.
It was a cartoon, but it was beautiful.
Yeah.
That food looked incredible.
Insane. Yes.
What? Oh,
These
the
guys
drama with After New York. Was it before New York? Was it after New York? Was there more kissing? Do you think I mean, we think they banged, right?
They absolutely did.
Yeah. But that was funny. He was caught in a lie.
Austin always gets caught.
He's just a dumb, bumbling.
He's stupid.
Yeah.
He's a dumb Muppet. If someone's hand is not shoved up his ass telling him what to say, he's gonna mess up.
Seriously.
He's a legitimate Muppet.
It was such a fun episode.
It was really good. I'm excited to see how the season continues to unravel. But yes, I need Venita to go after Taylor because I'm sick and tired.
Why is there no Venita?
I think because she's just being her and being successful. Like, she is very successful.
Yeah, she is.
She's a boss ass bitch, and I love that.
Show her.
But more. I need her to walk into a room and tell Taylor to shut the fuck up. You're not Olivia's friend. Like, stop acting like you are and that you're better than the rest of us, because you're not.
Yeah.
I think if she had not had to leave JT's party, like that lunch and dinner thing he had, if she didn't have to leave to go to New York Fashion Week, I think she would have joined in with Madison and she would have gone off on her.
Yeah.
God, I love her. Her Instagram's great too.
We never covered, I don't think the last episode, we haven't covered Olivia's brother passed away.
Oh, yeah.
And that was like a whole thing. And Taylor was trying to be there for her, but then also they were fighting. And it was like,
yeah, the whole reason why I want Venita to go after her is like Venita and Leva were really trying to like comfort Olivia and have like a girls' day for her. Got all her favorite foods set up. I loved how they set up Venita's living room, like totally comfortable, pillows on the floor, blankets, like a little fort for her, like going out and getting her all of her favorite things. And I agreed with Venita and Leva in not inviting Taylor because she has just been creating so much drama.
Just extra stress on top of
extra.
Yeah.
And then for Taylor to then have the audacity to say to Venita on the phone, well, I think Olivia needs to have her like actual friends around or people who really know her.
Bullshit. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sorry. A real friend wouldn't go and try to bang the dude I had just broken up with, or you are trying to push. I believe Olivia's story over Taylor's, that Taylor was trying to help her, or she was trying to push Olivia to get back with Austin. I
believe that too.
I believe that.
It's 100%. Bullshit.
Yeah. So the fact that she thinks that she has such a better relationship with Olivia and that she's the right person to comfort her in this time where she literally just lost her brother. No, you need people around who haven't just fucked you over.
Totally. Yeah.
Like, no.
Very strange.
So strange. I don't get it. But to have the audacity. Yes.
The audacity.
The audacity of this woman. When our brains mold together.
Truly. Seriously. I love your ring.
Oh, it's an earring. I'm just playing with it.
Oh, I love it.
I have like, what is it? I like can't sit still really. I always like have something I play with when I talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't like a fidget spinner. So
I don't, those don't work for me.
I always have something on
with my hands.
Yeah, I always have like something on my desk I like play with. So I guess lately it's been these earrings.
It's cute.
Thanks. Sorry, that totally took us away from it. But yeah, Southern Charm.
Southern Charm. Excited for more.
Excited for more. Always excited for more.
Always.
Give us more. Anyway.
ASMR chapter. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us today.
Any other recommendations besides the Maya documentary?
Oh my goodness. Um, what have
I
I
guess
been
we
watching?
recommended Maya documentary, which what's the actual name of it?
Uh,
Do you remember?
Helping Maya or something. It's like taking care of Maya. I don't know.
Kowalski document. Take care of Maya.
Take care of Maya, yeah. Um, let's see.
Chicago Med. Watch.
Yes, Chicago Med.
So
I've been
good.
watching something on, it's like about Godzilla or something. It's
What?
it's called Monarch and it's
What is happening over
on
at your house?
Apple TV and it's actually really good. I like weird sci-fi stuff sometimes.
There's
But
another new show on. What's it about? Tell me.
it's about like bunch of monsters that come out of the earth and I don't know.
Are the
I don't
Powerpuff
know.
Girls involved?
It's pretty good. Okay, and Lessons in Chemistry I've been
Oh,
watching,
I
which is
love that show. It's so
so
good.
good.
So good.
The like episode that's narrated by the dog, I was like
Yeah,
sobbing.
I know.
That I recommend that show.
I love it when
Really
he's
good.
like, "Why'd you name him 6:30?"
That's the time he
He
wakes me
wakes
up.
me up.
Yeah. It's such a great like feminist love story.
When she storms into the guy's office and she's like, "I can only cook enough meal for one daughter. I don't have two."
Mm-hmm.
I love Brie Larson's really good in that.
It's
She's
amazing.
really good. Um, I am starting The Buccaneers, which is also on Apple TV.
Ooh, it's
It's
good.
I love a period drama. Like I love Bridgerton. I love The Gilded Age. Love those
Crown.
kinds of shows. Huh?
The Crown, sort
I
of.
don't
That's
love The
sort of.
Crown.
You don't?
Not a fan of The Crown.
I dropped off of it, so
I
yeah,
couldn't
I
get into
probably
it.
don't like it either.
Um, I can't get into it for some reason. I tried really hard. I just couldn't. No, but The Buccaneers is about when the American women were going over to England to marry because the British like like society families were losing all their money, so they were marrying the rich American girls in order to keep their like homes and everything alive and running.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like the story of that
Mm.
and all those family. And
I think
I
I've
always
seen ads for that. Yeah.
yeah, I always like those kinds of shows because a lot of those families came from like Rhode Island, Boston areas, like New York,
Yeah,
where I'm from, which is kind of interesting to like learn more about that history.
totally.
Yeah, which is why the Gilded Age is really cool because part of it's filmed in Newport, Rhode Island, in the
Oh,
mansions. And about this time of year, they like decorate them all for the holidays, and you can like go and tour them and
cool.
all that stuff. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Cool. I haven't watched The Gilded Age either.
It's amazing. It's on HBO.
Okay.
It's very good.
Okay.
Though one of the ladies from Mamma Mia is in it.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it's very good. One of the aunties.
Aunties. What? I'm trying to think of what else I've been watching. Just Welcome to Plathville, obviously.
Duh.
Been boring,
Can you believe
actually.
one of what's his name was a bartender on Watch What Happens Live?
I know. What's his name? Oh my God.
It's
What's
not
that brother's
Micah.
name? Yeah,
Is it
Micah.
Micah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Micah. He just wanted a hot guy on the
Oh,
show.
absolutely. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was like, why is he on the here? What is
So
happening? What is this?
random.
This is not the
I
crossover
feel like there's gonna be some kind of Bravo twist happening with
I'm
Plathville.
sure.
Yeah.
Did you see Jenna Lyons on Jimmy Fallon?
You sent me that video, but I didn't
And
watch
she
the
didn't really
actual.
answer his question if she was coming back or not next season. And then she
Do you
asked the
think she
crowd if
will?
she should. I'm optimistic that she will.
Okay, I have to say, kind of rude she didn't go to BravoCon.
She couldn't.
She's posted some snarky thing that was like, I have better things to do, like wash my face. So like,
Maybe she's too
I don't
good for the
know.
island guy. I don't know.
I was like, come on. If you're gonna be on the show, you have to like play into all the shit and
She
show up.
does. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see, I guess.
Yeah.
We shall see. Speaking of, I'm a Bryn
Yes.
Whitfield girl. I got
Look
to
at
date
this
his dad
sweatshirt.
chess club sweatshirt. It's very comfy. Love it.
It's very cute.
It's going with
And
my
it's very
send it to
you.
Daryl sweatshirt. Thank you. What, I'm gonna go date Colin's dad? No. I love Kevin, but not in
Get
that
your
way.
Louis Vuitton stuck in the escalator.
Yeah, that's totally me. In my $10 ripoff Justin Bieber slippers right now.
Obsessed.
Anyway, that's our show. Thanks for listening.
Rate, review, subscribe,
like,
review.
Yes. Go follow us on Instagram at Crime Cocktails and BS. This has been another episode. Remember, also listen to the news, guys. That last week.
That was Alex C's.
Oh, that was one of our friends. Oh, cool. Alex, make sure you're listening to the news too. I love you. I know you are. But
She is.
She is.
Gotta be.
She's so funny.
Yes.
All right. Love you guys. Thanks for
Love
listening.
You.
Bye.
Bye.